Hey guys, it's the Mad Stacker again, here with another Lego haul. Little piece of good news first. I actually have a job now, which means there's probably going to be more Lego hauls in the future. There's also probably just going to be more Lego in general in the future, which is always good for me. And maybe it's good for you too if you really like watching my stuff. Wow, Stackville is a mess. Again, I'm recording with the audience on the main street of Stackville, and I'm just looking around and it's like, well, ever since I shot the video, it's just kind of been getting more and more a mess. I just kind of leave things here. I need to tidy up a little bit. You wouldn't want to see Stackville on a normal day. It's just, it's not a fun place to be. So this is a Lego haul. I'm kind of excited. I knew I was going to get something today. I didn't know I was going to get this much today. First and foremost, a piece in the mail today from Bricks4Chris. This is the first time I've ever ordered from him, and I've been looking for an excuse to order from him, and he had a sale on the other day, so I was like, well, I've got $5. Why don't I get something? So this is from Bricks4Chris to me, the Mad Stacker. There's a piece of paper in here. This is probably just the receipt and the invoice and everything. Yep, I'll take a look at that later. Next up, look at all this fun stuff. And then there's even, wow, he sent me a sealed Simpsons minifigure. Maybe Brick4Chris never saw the video where I mentioned that I got all 16 Simpsons figs, but if it's a good one, I'll be excited. Even if it's a bad one, I'll be excited, because I like free stuff. So I'll do that in a little bit. First, let's check out what I actually got. I'm going to sweep some of this mess aside here. Yay, I see some fun things. Ugh. Of course, I dropped something, so that's why I'm clutching at the floor. First up is this black motorcycle chassis or fairing. Someone correct me. Someone tell me the right word for what this is. But it's the motorcycle body that you can put one of the pieces over top of. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I found a scramble at Walmart the other day that was a motorcycle top. It was the one from Karai's Bike Escape, and I was like, well, maybe I should try to build another motorcycle now. So this was necessary for that. Bricks4Chris didn't have any wheels though. At least none that I could tell. A little upset about that, but I'll find them somewhere. It won't be a big deal. Look, it's a little bow and arrow. I don't really have any of these, so I was just like, well, I like weapons. I like being able to give weapons to people. Maybe I'll just be able to build my own Hawkeye at this point. But, so bow and arrow was necessary. Next up, just some legs. I mean, I can always use spare minifig parts, and these were the ones that seemed like they would be most useful to me. I think they're dark bluish gray. I have no idea what they came from. Probably like a castle thing. Yes! This is the little silver microfig that I wanted. I wanted a piece that I could have minifigs use as just kind of like a catch-all. There's a friend of mine who I'm going to make a sig fig now using this, and I'm not going to tell you what it's going to represent, but I think you might get it when I finally do that. That'll be on Instagram. Again, follow me on Instagram. Why haven't you followed me on Instagram yet? It's the best part. I got a Frank Rock. Bricks4Chris had a Frank Rock, and that's my hair, that's my pants, so I could always use more minifig parts. I have to find where my random minifig parts are. They're floating around somewhere. Speaking of minifig parts, he also had a crowbar, so that's handy. That's my signature equipment. Everybody has their own signature. That's fun, too. I know Clutch has his little dollar bill. Bubba Bricks has a walkie-talkie. You gotta have your signature equipment, too. Speaking of signature equipment, thankfully, finally, I got my hands on a Bricks4Chris minifig. So, another sig fig for my city. I'm really excited about this. I've been hoping to get a Bricks4Chris sig fig since Philly Brickfest, and I wasn't able to get one then, so now I finally have one. And I can start doing more. I love doing sig fig stuff in the city. If you want to send me your sig fig so that it can do funny things in my Instagram pictures and in my YouTube, my city videos and everything, let me know, and I'll give you the information you need to send me your sig fig. I'm still not quite at the financial situation where I can start just making people sig figs out of the blue, so if you want free plugs on my channel, basically, that's what it amounts to. And it's fun, because they're sig figs. Send me your sig fig. Bricks4Chris, I'm really glad to have his. That'll probably start showing up online soon. I almost forgot about these. I got a bunch of 2x2 boat studs because I'm going to do this right now. If you've seen one of my recent YouTube videos, I talked about my Tinker Brick case and how I've been looking for boat studs for the back of it. I made a stand. It's an iPhone case that has Lego. Look, you can see into infinity. It's a Lego case that has studs on the front, and it has the pattern on the back, so you can actually build vertically on it rather than it just having studs on both sides. So right now you can see I have those kind of flat, square 2x2s on there, which work, but aren't really smooth to the touch. The other one that I have on there is white, so I wanted to make it blend in to the back a little bit more. So I got a few of these and a few extra because I can always use boat studs for stuff. So I'll just take these off and put this one on. And now it'll be much more stealthy. And these will probably clutch better than the other one as well. There we go, look. That looks so much nicer, and it feels so much better in my hand. So I'll just put these to the side, and I'll deal with them later. And aside from the bow studs, last but not least from Bricks4Chris, he had this really awesome Sauron head, the Eye of Sauron, and I love creepy things that I can use as heads for creepy minifigures. I have a plan to make some creepy minifigures. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen Slenderman. I didn't want to keep him together long enough to put him in a YouTube video because Slenderman is creepy. Let's crack this open. I don't know. It says N. Does that mean it's a Ned Flanders? Or is there someone else with an N? And yes, I have my trusty miniature Swiss Army knife on me, so I can open this up and see which one it is. It's possible that it's just a random one and he just pulled it out and was like, I'm going to give him this too. No, it's Nelson. Actually, which is really nice. Nelson, I mean, mediocre as minifigs go. I don't know why so many of these figs had to have the tiny legs, but I do love Nelson's baseball bat, and I will probably be using that for things in the future, so thank you. And I can always use another minifig stand. These are great for playing Brick Wars. Thank you, Bricks4Chris, for Nelson. He is pretty cool. Couple other things. I stopped at ToysRUs today because I was out running errands anyway, and I knew I wanted to get myself something since I just got a little money the other day. So I thought about, after seeing the Brick Fan posting on Instagram about the Star Blaster, the last Guardians of the Galaxy set that I don't have, I decided I was going to go get that. But I did not know that ToysRUs had buy one, get one 40% off. So not only did I get 76019, the Star Blaster Showdown, which I'm very excited to build, but since it was 40% off, and this is a set I've been thinking about getting for a long time, and I actually had pretty much an excuse to get it now because it was going to be cheaper, I got 76000, the Arctic Batman, Mr. Freeze, Aquaman on Ice. Batman, as far as Batman sets go, I'm not really necessarily the hugest fan of it, but it comes with Aquaman and Mr. Freeze, and the two of them together are more than worth the price of admission for this set. It looks like, I mean, the Bat vehicle on it looks pretty cool too, so I am looking forward to building that. That looks like it's going to be fun. That is it for this Lego haul. It was a good time. I got a lot of good stuff, and I'm ready to put them to use, so I'm going to let you guys go so I can get to doing other stuff here.